Arsenal Fan TV, well, as it turned out, 2-0 defeat. It's a rarity this season for Arsenal to be defeated by a team, but I felt that Arsenal were a bit too negative tonight. I mean, to be honest, as the game was going along, I was thinking, okay, this is a different approach to games. We only need to draw, and we were doing our job. But then Higuain props up with a world-class finish, and a sort of consolation goal for them at the end. I don't think you can look too much into the second goal. However, it is a defeat for Arsenal, and although we've gone through as runners-up, that means that we could face one of the other major teams. We could get Barcelona again. We could get Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid. I mean, we have put ourselves now in a position where we're going to have to play one of those big teams. But hey, if you're going to win this tournament, you're going to have to play those kind of teams. So I suppose, you know, the main thing is that we're through. If we would have looked at this group right at the start, we would have took just getting through, because it is a very difficult group. Napoli, as you saw tonight, Higuain, world-class player. Even Marseille, even though they were beaten by everybody, listen, on paper, very good team. So there was no real weak teams in this group when you saw it, when it was pulled out. It was the group of death. So to survive the group of death and get through, we've got to give full credit to the Arsenal team. Going now into the Manchester City game on Saturday, listen, we cannot play like how we played tonight. I think there'll be a different mentality. We'll be closing them down. We'll be playing at pace. I mean, there was no pace in our play at all tonight, and I think that's going to have to change on Saturday. Just going back to tonight, I would have liked to have seen us, when we went 1-0 down, throwing Theo Walker on and trying to win the group. But I suppose if we conceded another 2, then everybody would have said, well, hey, why didn't you just hold on to what you had? So it's one of those where you're sort of in between the middle. Not a great performance by Arsenal tonight, but we are through. Leave your comments below. Tell us what you thought of the game tonight, and tell us how you're feeling about that trip to Manchester City. That is the big one now on Saturday.